Hi guys, today is not my usual video. I wanted to record this video to raise awareness on the war in Ukraine because yes, there's a lot of content that is dedicated to uh, war in Ukraine right now, but I don't think that we have enough insiders content about the war, about how the war feel like on a mental level because when you enter the news, you can see all of the damage to the infrastructure, all of the deaths, all of the injuries, all of the economic issues, all of the pain that the war causes on like levels that we can see if we enter the news. But I don't think that there's like enough insider content of like somebody just like sitting in front of a camera after such a fucking hard night as like today was, um, and just talking about what it actually feels like. And yes, I am without makeup, and yes, I look swollen because I have health issues and also probably stress. I don't know, but I don't give a fuck about that. So I would like to start off this video with just saying I want to give my deepest condolences to people who have lost their loved ones today because of today's Russian massive attack, and I feel so sorry for your loss. Please stay strong. There will be mental health resources linked in the description of this video. At the end of this video, you can tap on the link and you can get mental health help. And in general, anyone who is watching this video, you can also use this link because I think that there's like this again, I have not spoken a lot today, so pardon me for that. But I feel like there's like a lot of inner misconceptions in a lot of us that psychological help deserve only people who have suffered massively. But actually, we all uh, we all get impacted by every and each of the attack that happens without we may not even notice that in most of the cases, but I think that we do get influenced like and impacted and stuff like that. So if you are somebody who also did not sleep tonight like me, because I feel that I had like a really interrupted sleep, and I also had a lot of nightmares, and I wonder if that's connected. Me having nightmares and like the attacks. But alright, okay. So when you wake up in the morning, you open your phone first thing in the morning. Even if you try not to, you still consciously know that there was like an attack. And of course, you want to check on your loved ones, you want to check on your partner, check on your friends who live in a different region, and in general, check the news. And it usually makes things worse, but you cannot stop doing that. And when you read the news and when you see the pain and the loss and the damage and the collapse of a lot of things, and you get overwhelmed, and you get worried, you get anxious, you start texting everyone, asking if they're okay. And when you get the response that they're okay, that they're alive, you kind of calm down, but not really. Because then you kind of get to your day, you start doing something, you start cooking breakfast, preparing for work, or preparing to study, or just start out a day, but you feel wrong. Everything that you do just feels wrong. Everything that you do just feels unreal and feels not yours. And yeah, so the dissociation is really common after massive attacks, and derealization and depersonalization and stuff like that. It's really common because even if we don't realize that, even if we are kind of sleeping, our sleep is interrupted in one way or another. Our body just knows that we are in danger, even if we are like in a bomb shelter or something. And about the bomb shelters, I am lucky and I am fortunate enough for the bomb shelter to be close to close to where I live. But for many people, this is not the case. Many people have to drive or walk by feet long distances to get to the bomb shelter. And many people don't have the access to the bomb shelter at all, and they have to hide, for example, in their bathroom, which is highly dangerous because bathroom is usually equipped with a lot of glass and a lot of sharp materials. And if something like a rocket or a shot breaks into the bathroom, it may be like it's highly dangerous. Many people hide in the holes because the hole is usually like two walls and like not much glass. But still, this is not the safest option. I feel like it's really not the safest option that you can do, which is really sad and really scary, and really shit like that. Many people don't have an access to the good bomb shelter, and even if they do get to the bomb shelter, it's usually not equipped with a lot of stuff, so it's not comfortable. And many people don't sleep through the night. They cannot sleep because they hear all the sounds and they read all the news and they get scared. And this is understandable. So when you wake up in the morning, you prepare your breakfast, you feel like everything around you is not real, is not yours. And I don't know how about other people, but me, I cry every time. Like by the middle of the day, it kind of hits me, everything that I've read, everything that I've seen, even what I've been through myself. And thank God that I've never been in an actual, attack. I've never suffered. Just like thank the gods for that. But I still feel influenced. I feel broken and I feel sad and I feel helpless. And I think that helplessness is, in general, our brain hates helplessness. Our brain hates when we feel helpless, when we read all the news and we cannot do anything to help. Our brain hates that. And by the middle of the day, it usually hits me what happened and the like the massiveness of everything, you know. It usually hits me further and I just start crying. And because of the helplessness, I cannot really go normally about my day. And it's okay. It's okay. I just want to say that it's okay that after the massive attack, if you feel slower and less productive and mentally low, it's okay. You know, I on days like this, I do not demand a lot for myself because I know that I cannot do a lot. That I am stressed, that I am not necessarily in a fight or flight, but I am stuff like that. I'm stressed, and so I do not demand a lot for myself. And yeah, by the middle of the day, I start crying, and I do not stop. Like I don't force myself to stop crying because I know that if I'm crying, it means that I need to cry. That my body needs to let out this adrenaline in order to let me function and let me live normally. And what is interesting is that the trigger for those tears, it can be like the simplest shit ever. I once cried because of how calm my electric brush sounded as opposed to what was happening throughout the night, you know. And that's okay, that's right. When we end up in a calm, silent space after so much stimulation, after so much fear and adrenaline, it can feel just deafening and it can feel unbelievable and it can feel like you are trying to put back some pieces together and you don't know where to start, you don't know what to do. And that's okay. So I just want to share, a couple of things that I do to help myself on days like this, on days like today. And the first thing that I do is uh, take a shower, or if I can't take a shower, or if I have taken a shower like the evening before, I usually just brush. Oh my god! I usually just wash my hands in cold water to kind of ground myself, and I also name 5 things that I can see, hear, smell, taste, stuff like that. This exercise. I'm gonna probably paste it somewhere. Also, I do, if I want to and if I have the strength to, I do some CBT prompts that are used after um, disasters. I'm also gonna paste them in somewhere here. You will be able to take a screenshot. And in general, I journal about it. Not necessarily early in the morning, which I'm definitely going to now because it's not even, it's not even 10 right now. It's not even 10 in the morning. I'm definitely going to journal right now about everything. I'm definitely gonna cry. And also, if you want to cry, cry. Um, if you have not slept the entire night, go get enough sleep. Go get some, sleep, because sleep matters. And if you can't get enough sleep because you have to go to school or go to work or stuff like that, then at least make sure that when you come back from school or work and have your lunch, you are going right back to sleep. And it does not matter that it will mess up your sleep schedule, your cortisol needs to be released. You can also listen to some music, you can draw your feelings out, write about them, check on your loved ones, reach out for help. And by the way, there's like this bot called Maybelline New York Brave Together. Maybelline New York Brave Together, and they offer free consultations via Telegram bot, so free therapist, free psychologist consultation. It's completely anonymous. It's completely for free. It does not obligate you to anything. You're not obligated to do anything. It's not via video call. It's just like you on your phone texting with a licensed psychologist, and they work from, I believe, 10 a.m. to 9 p.m. So they're already working. I will paste their site. You can, and I will also add in the description box, the site. You can reach out. Please, you definitely are allowed to reach out, because again, there's like this common misconception that psychological help after the massive attacks is needed only to those who directly suffered from the massive attack. It's not true. Everybody needs some kind of support, some kind of help, and it's better if you get it from a licensed professional who can coach you through your feelings and give you some techniques and stuff like that to make your day more bearable. And also, what I do personally on days like this is try and anchor myself to things that I know that are definitely going to happen in my day. For example, in 2 hours, I'm going to have a history lesson, and this history lesson is going to be kind of an anchor in my day that I know that it's safe to anticipate something, that it's safe to anticipate something good and something reliable. So try to also create some anchors for yourself like that. For example, watching a movie or watching a video that you have been putting off watching, journaling, starting out some books, and by the way, and stuff like that. And also on survivors. Again, I cannot speak. Okay, I am just like I cannot speak. On survivors guilt, a lot of people feel guilty for the fact that when people die and they cannot help, they cannot do anything, they cannot help anyone, and all they have left to do is live their life. And I really want to give like a phrase that helped me is the best, the thing that you can do. It says the thing that you can do to help those who died is to live your life. So don't put your life on pause. Of course, you know, make this day respectful to those who died. Don't throw parties, don't yell, don't, I don't know, go to clubs and stuff. Respect, those people and respect the loss and the tragedy, but also like go read a book, call your grandma, you know, try out a dress that you bought and that's been sitting in your wardrobe for a long time. Try it out if it still fits. Uh, Go buy yourself something sweet and something tasty or something, I don't know, sour, salty, stuff like that. Make sure to take care of your body, change into clean clothes. So, just like try and ground yourself as much as possible. So I hope that this video was helpful, or at least somewhat calming. My main goal for making this video was, one, to raise awareness on the insider perspective of the war, which is me. Out of many people, I live in Ukraine right now. I live in one of the areas that is often being attacked, and I know firsthand what it feels like. Everything that I have described from my point of view, I have experienced. Even today, I have experienced. And again, I don't have it as bad as many people today sadly are having, and my deepest condolences to all of the loved ones of those who died today. But it's okay. It's okay that war impacts everybody. It's gonna impact everybody in a lot of ways, and we are not going to even realize how exactly we are impacted. So my first goal for making this video was raising awareness, and my second goal was making you feel less alone. So if this video made you feel less alone, and if you feel a little bit better after watching this video and trying out all the techniques that I've listed, I did my job. I think that I did my job. If this video helped you, I did my job. Thank you for staying with me up till this very end. Please take care of yourself and your loved ones, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.
Go, Kylie, go. Good job, Kylie. You're doing amazing, sweetie. Wow, look at her go.